everybody, and welcome to Tuesday Night Right. Um, if no one's told you Happy Valentine's Day, Happy Valentine's Day from me. I know buying all into the whole capitalism thing, but everybody needs to be told at least once that they're special, and you're all special to me, including all the people that we have today on screen, my friends and co-hosts for tonight. I'm going to go ahead and let everyone do quick introductions, and then we'll go through the chat and say hi to everybody. And if you're coming in, just know I do my sprints. They're 30, 45, and 30. So you have that one in the middle is heavy concentration. If you need to break it up, you can break it up and split it in half if you need to, whatever you need to do. We're just here to help you get things done or relax or have fun, whatever it is that you're doing. No toxic productivity here. It's productive if you want to be. If you don't want to be, we'll still support you. So let's go ahead and let Morgan introduce yourself, and then we'll swing it all the way back around, and then we'll say hi to people in the chat.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Morgan Lee. I'm an indie author of 2 books, Seed Among the Thorns and Seed Among the Rocks. I have a YouTube channel where I stream every other Monday at 8 a.m. Central Time. And that's all I'm going to say for today.
Hi, I'm Esther Maria Andujar. I'm a Boricua writer aspiring to be a hybrid author. I can talk, y'all. Um, I'm also the author of Marina the Vampire, which is a serialized slow burn paranormal romance, enemies to lovers. And I am switching now to the holiday romance. That's what I will be working on. So,
Nice.
all the Christmassy cozy feels.
Nice.
I'm author JC Carpenter, self-published author. I have an online magazine, online store, Ko-fi page, blog. I do videos Monday and Thursday. I live stream on Wednesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, I think that's all I got. Tiffany.
Hi everybody, I'm Tiffany TL West Lifestyle. I stream every other Thursday, PJs and Scribbles, and every other Saturday, Saturday Shorts, where we're working on short stories for the year. And I have a Kindle Vella called Come Find Her. I have a book club that you can join on my Ko-fi page. And yeah, I think that's it.
And I am Nia the Vixen of Fiction. You are here on my channel. I host every Tuesday at 7 p.m. And I also host Scripting the Book. And this week, or actually next week on Sunday, this coming up Sunday, we're doing Hidden Figures. We're reading the book and watching the movie, and then we're chatting about it. So if you want to come chat with us about that, that's Sunday at noon. And then at the end of the month, Esther is one of my co-hosts for AuthorTubers React, where we talk about things that have been going on in the writing and bookish community. And there have been some strange things going on, especially revolving around Amazon doing, again, weird things. Come on, look out for your authors. I mean, come on. Just get it together. So we'll talk about that and some other things. And the dreaded AI might come up again because things are getting interesting, to say the least. So we'll have some topics to talk about. So join us for AuthorTubers React the last Saturday of the month. And let us say hello to people who have come to hang out with us and get some things done and see what everybody is doing. Our friend, oh, you know what? StreamYard just jumped right when I was clicking. But hi, Anna. Good to see you. As I try to go back up to the top, our good friend Nick is here. Hello. And they are so good at dropping all the nuggets. So these are all the things. Thank you so much, Nick. And yes, subscribe to everybody. They're awesome people here. And now here we go. Hello, Anna. Hello, Violet. And our friend Shannon is here. I got to tell you, we had such a good time on Esther's romance writer's room. It was great. She's so organized, so put together. It was like really, really good. So good. Hello, Regina, our resident romance writer, Regina Duke. Check out her stuff. She's amazing, by the way. Hi, Regina. Hello, Jennifer. Jennifer's coming in to make friends with the like button. May not stay, but I'm here for now. We're so glad to have you here, Jennifer. Our friend Laura, hello. Been in bed reading fanfic. Oh, nice. Having a blast. Read over. What?
Wow.
It can
Enjoy,
happen.
Laura. Wow.
Yes.
It's so easy to read that many words in fan
Yes.
fiction.
Wow.
And when
wow.
you get to a book, you're like, oh.
And then it ends and you're like, no. And then you're like, wait a minute, what did I read?
Like, partially, you already have a connection with the characters or the world. You don't have to create one, so that's why it's easier. But some fanfic writers are just good.
Oh my gosh. Do they make you want to write fanfic off of the fanfic?
Yes. I knew exactly which one I would do.
Hello, cool gamer. Good to see you. We have, and this is a question for Laura. Jennifer wants to know, what kind of fan fiction are you reading? And yeah, wow, it sounds so fun. Our good friend Joanne is here. I'm loving the new name title, J.O. Lambo. It's so cool. Good to see you.
She
And
did change it.
Joanne always says hi to all the people. So great.
I thought I was losing it because I think the first stream I saw where she changed it, I was like in the chat because I had a migraine and I was like, is that Joanne? Is it my head?
Thought you were saying things.
Oh, I'm so sorry about the migraine, Cat Paw, but I'm glad you're here to keep us company, and we're glad we can keep you company too. But do take care of yourself. Dark room, lights down, whatever you need to do, because migraines are no fun at all, guys. Shannon, getting tired. Sun's gone down, but I wanted to get at least one sprint in. Oh, nice. So glad that you were here. And lots of people asking how everybody is. Feeling the romance in the air tonight, Esther? And yes, Jennifer says she hopes that you feel better. I'll still feel overwhelmed, so lots of random tasks again tonight. Whatever you need to do, and we are here to keep you company for all of that, Victoria. And let's see. Okay, this is what we are reading. It's a crossover, Full Metal Alchemist and Criminal.
Oh.
That is the other thing you can do with fan fiction. I really don't know why I'm not into, because I'm so into, like, it sounds fascinating. Why am I not reading fan fiction?
My
But
ears
it's
fucked up when
like
you
the
said Criminal
combinations,
Minds.
the crossovers. I'm like,
Wow.
I should be reading some of this. I love Criminal Minds.
I need to check out
This
the
is
new
from
one.
Morgan. We're going to say hello to everyone in the chat. All right, fanfic of the fanfic. That is totally a thing, but I had never consciously thought about it until you said it. Right? And also, this is for Kappa. Hope you feel better. Yes, I'm so sorry.
Aww.
And this is for Jennifer from Regina. All right, guys. We have made it to the... What's that?
Oh, for the migraine, that helped me the other day. A cold compress, like right on my neck, helped a little bit, as well as peppermint or lavender, like essential oils.
Lavender. Yeah, do you have any essential oils? They do help. I totally agree. Let us get our first 30 minutes done, and then we will chat some more. I'm not going to have any question for the first sprint. We're just here to get whatever you need, get started, get ready, get your workout, go get your food, whatever you need to do, go ahead and do that. But you can let us know what you're working on tonight. So if you want to drop that in, anybody on screen want to talk about what they're possibly working on tonight? I will, if I get back into world building, that's all I'm going to do. So I'm going to try and do some other things first. I need to finish reading through my romance novel while it's on my mind. So I'll probably try to start with that. And then if I have more time, I'll move on to world building by the last sprint. Anybody else want to talk about what you're doing before we get our sprint going?
I'm just working on when love calls. Both that and getting some food, but between the two.
It's important.
I'm working on book 3.
Nice. Book 3.
Back at the holiday romance.
Yes.
Is this the one from the writer's room? I mean, from the romance writer's
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Ooh. Green Eyes.
Yes. I'm very intrigued about that one.
Does Green Eyes have a name yet? Never mind. Can't spoil it.
Green Eyes.
He does have a name. He does.
We don't get to know it yet.
I know.
Not yet. Not live.
All right. All right. Let us get started then. 30 minutes on the clock, and we'll see you guys back here soon. Happy sprinting.
Hi, Loki.
All right. Well, everybody. Actually, let me go ahead and leave this running so that I can keep up with how long we're chatting so that we can get right back into our work. But if anybody wants to give an update on how they did, I decided I am going to work on Duolingo first. So I did my Duolingo for today. So I have a 14-day streak, day 14 of me learning Italian. So I'm very happy about that. And yeah, I'm like, it's going really well. I can order stuff in a cafe very confident. I mean, I feel fluent in cafe ordering.
I mean, that's important.
Yeah.
It is, because that's probably, if I go to Italy, I'm going to be doing a lot of that. And it's what I want. I want tea with milk and a croissant. So, yay.
I have to say, Italian sounds like it starts off better than French. I feel like the first few lessons I was fluent in telling you what type of animal you had.
Right? Cat, dog, horse, owl.
Owl.
Now you know how to say owl. Schwitz. Wait a minute. I probably said it wrong.
Yeah.
But
It's right.
I still haven't learned
Okay.
animals on my Spanish lessons.
We haven't learned numbers. I'm like on lesson 7, and they just now
There's
hit
so
like
many animals I
2
don't know.
and 3.
I'm trying to remember where I'm at now. We're talking about houses. We just got into taxis and chauffeurs and airplanes and all travel stuff.
Hmm.
I know how to say
That's so strange.
I live. Je habite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you
La
learn
Plat-
all
La
about the
Plat-
animals first.
That's strange because for me, and mostly learning Korean, like getting on top of it. I haven't done my Chinese in a few days, but it's kind of like a mixture of like countries' names, jobs names, verbs, articles, numbers, animals. Like it's a mess bag of everything.
That would
Yeah,
have been lovely.
I'm wondering, I think when you first, like they ask you questions when you first say what you want to learn, I think they ask you what you want to learn for. So maybe they tailor it that way. So I'm like, do they know me? Yes, I want to go to a
did put that
cafe,
I
but I
was
would
a
also like to go to a library. So please teach me how to go to a
All they
library
asked
and a
me was-
bookstore.
All they asked me was I what level of French I had, and because I
Mhm.
should have put intermediate because I have had French, but I didn't think I would remember it, so I just put beginner. So I'm like starting from the beginning. So maybe that's why I'm like, I know some of this already.
No, that's not it. Because I think I
Yeah,
did put intermediary or intermediate, and I'm still with the
Oh,
horses and the
really?
cats and the dogs.
I put
Yeah.
beginner. I put
Yeah,
beginner for
When am I gonna
Italian.
when am I going to need to say a horse? I have a horse. I don't have a horse. When am I going to need to say
so they
Like,
didn't like Duolingo didn't give you like a test to kind of like gauge.
Yeah,
Because
it
that's
gave me
I
one.
did that, and that's I mean technically I can jump a lot of their lessons. They constantly are like, you can jump this lesson. I'm like, I don't know if I don't know something, so let me go
Right.
through this.
Yep.
and you
They
don't
are-
want to
Let me
assume
tell
that you
you.
know something and then jump and then be like, oh, oops, maybe
Yep,
not.
I
And
missed the
the
whole
day
thing.
comes that
Yeah.
duo ami la chouette. I will know how much he loves his owl. Now, if he has cinco owls, I can't tell you anything about that because I only know how to say 2 and 3.
5 hours. You said single.
5 hours.
And you know, they do give you like you can check. Sometimes when they are introducing a new word, they highlight it on a different color, and you can click on it and check if you're like very
that often.
insecure of it.
Do that often.
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I
did
don't
that
know
one
what you're
time.
saying.
They'd like to throw new words at you, and I'm like, you never told me this word. How am I supposed to know what it is?
Yeah.
I'll be like,
Today
what's
they
the
throw
name
me
when
like
they start the
3
lesson?
different words, and I'm like, I'm glad I know them already.
And they do it when they start the lesson. It's like they give you some new word and throw it at you, and I'm like, we haven't did that yet. I have no idea what you're saying.
Yeah. I got the ones where they started saying, let's make it harder. And at first they were like, say it. And I was like, oh, yay, I can say it. And now the make it harder is like, spell it. And I'm like, oh.
Oh, yes.
Was I paying attention to how to spell this? Let's see.
And then if you're off by one letter, like you're wrong. I'm like, it's one letter, really?
So
Wait,
my
you
problem
get
is like
off by
Korean.
S.
Yeah, Korean
Because
has
you
a
didn't
different
make it plural.
sentence structure. So that's where I get all of my mistakes. Because, for example, I'm gonna say Duolingo is my teacher. I have to say Duolingo my teacher, and it always bugs. And I'm like, oh, I need to remember. It's not the same sentence structure. Oh,
Yeah,
it just
gotta
irritates
change it. So far, they're letting me get away with not putting the accent, but they keep reminding me. They're like, that's correct, but don't forget those accents over the E. I'm like, oops. Just don't mark them wrong and we're good.
They threw out Ouvre Laporte to me the other day, and I was like, oh, that's one of the two phrases I remember from high school. Ouvre Laporte. I was like, I know what that is. I was so excited. I was like, I know what you mean.
Oh gosh. Anybody else have an update that they want to give before we ask the chat how they did?
Actually, I wrote 577 words. So I passed the 20K on the rewrites.
Nice. That's excellent.
I wrote 702.
What? Damn.
Get out, Morgan. Whoa.
Oh, well, okay.
This wondering of yours, can I get the recipe?
I know, right?
It's the wandering spirit. It's the wandering spirit. I got 446.
Nice.
I actually didn't write. I left early because I had to go help my father with something, and so that took up pretty much most of my time. And then I did my Duolingo. So
nice.
I opened it up so I can write in the next one now.
Yeah, I've got my stuff out for editing. Let's go through the chat really quick. Let's see. Angela Spears ran D&D, Graham Cross, and Claymore. Full Metal Alchemist. Oh, wow. Very cool. Toast comes out very warm. Counts as a hot meal for dinner. Can we have something with that toast, Miss Regina? But at least it's better than nothing. I will say it's better than nothing. It is better than nothing. Toast is better than nothing. Going to be doing the scariest thing, editing my first romance novel that I intend to publish. That's what I'm doing tonight too. Woohoo! So we're in good company. Yeah, Jennifer said if you put some peanut butter on it, that would give you some protein, as long as you're not allergic to peanuts. I think my next project should be first draft, upload the Kindle, rewrite off the screen, and then send it to the editor. Oh my goodness. And yes, oh good. So Regina does like peanut butter. Let's see. And that could count as a hot meal. You can do it. You got this. Congrats on getting the editing stage. Yes. Says on getting to the editing stage. Right now, I'm enjoying the editing stage on my part because I'm doing light edits. So I don't know how heavy you're getting into the edits, Violet, but hopefully it's not going to be too bad. Normally, I don't like edits. Like when it comes to like really, okay, I've got to change this. This thing is not working. You know, the heavy edits is where I get like, oh, here we go. And then Mood Reader also came in and said, Happy Valentine's Day. And thank you so much. Happy Valentine's Day to you as well. The physical copy of it and helped motivate me. Yes, I'm getting mine for Camp Nano. That's why I'm doing light edits, because I don't want to get it and it's like a total hot mess. I'm like, I at least need to go through it and make sure it makes sense. And then I can get the hard copy for edit. So you should be proud. That is awesome. Formatting, made my own copy. You did the thing, Violet. I love it. And also Diane came in. Hello. And she wants to know, how is everybody doing? And Samantha also came in. Good to see you, Samantha Marie. And Angela's getting some things done, getting ready to turn in the phone. So trying to get those notes. My journal winds up being kind of sparse these days. So the notes will help prompt when you need to fill it in. I get that. Sometimes my journaling is not done. I was going to say it's sparse, but sometimes it's just not done. Yeah. And I'm like, didn't I do something these past couple days that I should, make note of? And I love the Loki face, of course. And Regina says we're ready to work on a different project. Keep proofreading. I know sometimes it's just like that. You just want to keep looking at it. And at some point, though, they say you're supposed to just let it go. I don't know what that point is for everybody. Looking forward to editing this. You know
It's a
what?
nice solid word count.
Yeah. And this is a romance, right? So I feel you. I'm going to look at my word count.
You know what your word count is, Mia?
It's over 92,000 because I wrote over 60 for camp, and then I finished it off at the end of December. So it's like 90. It's going to be whittled down. Yeah.
No, this is the contemporary, right? I thought it was one of the sci-fis, but okay.
No, the sci-fi's easy hit 90. My sci-fi's hit 90 and 100,000 in world building alone. So,
well, that's what I was thinking. So that's why I was like,
yeah, I was like, that would make sense. But I'm thinking for the contemporary, that might be a little bit much. By a little bit.
It could depend, because there's been some chunky contemporary romance out there.
I mean, I have a plot point that I have a couple subplots, so I'm pretty happy with the subplots. And I did take out some of the extraneous subplots and save those for another story. But I think that the two main subplots that I kept in, I think they make sense. Might have to go to the romance writer's room. Y'all can tell. So I'll be like, Mia, you're doing too much still. Who knows? I'll take you dinner. Hello, Essie. Good to see you. I hope that dinner is good. Yes. Oh my. She's got me beat by 1,000 words. So I have gotten a little carried away with this one. Just a little. I mean, it sounds normal to me, but I'm hoping at least another chapter of Assassins of Oh, nice. I read that one last year or the year before.
Assassin's Apprentice.
Yes, Assassin's Apprentice. It's several years old. I think over 10 or 15. I don't remember when it was written, but Robin Hobb. That's a good one. The longest Cease to Violet. The longest novel I've written was 85K. And she said it was Kaylin's Cowboy, but I saw her, Regina corrected it. She's like, did I spell my title right? And also Jess came in. Hello, Jess. And everybody was saying hello to Jess. There's a correction. I did see it. The title is Kaylin's Cowboy. When you've written a lot of romance novels.
Also, The Assassin's Apprentice released on 1995.
Please stop making me feel old, Esther. Like, I feel like when I say things, I'm like, I think it was
not going to say how old I was in 1995.
I feel really old.
I searched for it because my favorite author, Susan Donner, loves that series. And she always recommended it. She's like, when I was young, this is what I read. And I'm like, wait, if she read it when she was young, she's around my age. How old this book is?
It is old, yes. It's, yeah. For my fanfics, I've written anything. Oh, goodness. 108,000 words. So I'm okay with it. Anyway, oh my gosh, that's a lot. Fanfic readers are like long stories, not just fics, but in general, they struggle to find longer romances. Yeah, because you want that long serialized. Like, how do you draw it out for so long? Like, though, that must be so angsty. I can imagine it just is so angsty.
That and a lot of internal plots. Like I don't know how long I'm aiming for 70K, but my protagonist has some like troubles with her mom, and I think like half of the book should be about that. So
yeah. All right, let's get some updates really quick. Shannon got 210 words. I'm so glad you were able to get some words because I know you're going to be heading off to bed soon. Mood Reader got 38% of their book read. Nice. What are you reading? High fives to Regina. Edited a page and a half and helped my husband not burn the house down by steaming broccoli. Oh. Thank you for helping the hubs. We don't want the house burnt down.
Definitely not over steamed broccoli.
No.
And yet some of us can relate so well.
Hello, Amy. How are you? Oh my gosh. Yes, very good on those word counts, guys. I speak Italian and love it. Music and TV or movies with subtitles help too. Oh, this is true. Oh, I bet I could find something in Italian that I'd like to watch.
That's what I did when I was learning Spanish. I would watch movies that I knew. Like, you know how like there's certain movies you've seen so many times you almost can quote them. And so I would watch it with Spanish on, but English subtitles so that I could both read and hear what the whole thing was.
I'm not sure I'm ready to watch a French movie just yet. I need to get a little further in my lessons.
And Mood Reader speaks 5 languages and worked as an interpreter. That's impressive. Very impressive. Nick got ready for bed that sprint. So glad. Yay. Violet says, I learned French in high school, so it's been a while, but numbers are pretty easy once you get them. Yeah. I remember all my Spanish numbers. You can test out of some lessons. Yeah, I don't want to test out of anything. I'm like, no, start me from the beginning. I wanted to move on to learning about family, but it's wanted me to test out of the cafe and stuff. I'm like, whoa. I don't want to. I still have some lessons because you're going to teach me like a baguette or something crazy, and I'm not going to know what it is. Thank you. Yeah, it is motivating. Language, and I think I said I'm learning Italian. It's nice to realize you remember more than you expect, JC.
I mean, after 4 years of French, you would think I remember more than those 2 phrases out of those 4 years, but you know, it's fine.
And Des cries in 125K words. I think that's how long Des's novel is. I haven't finished my romance, but mine will probably be that length. Oh my goodness. I'm not alone. When you've written a lot of romance novels. Yes. You're like, which one was that title? It's fine. Oh my God, I didn't know it was that big. Yeah. This is a chunky one. My current fantasy whip is 84K worth, and I think it's easily going to reach 110. Yeah. My fantasy romance, my fantasy has like 4 main characters. So each of them throughout the series is going to have their own. But there are some, either they have a romance or a friendship subplot. And 2 of them might be a HEA, but they're categorized as fantasy just in case I don't give them the happily ever after. I need to chisel this crap down. You can do it, Des. It's over 600 pages right now. Like, I mean, you can compete with some other chunkers. I don't know. I wish you luck in chiseling it down. That is so hard. Woohoo. Oh, I was going to say, I think I'm almost at the end. I'm almost there. And Barrett, almost. Let me skip. Trying to reset my internet and then I'll join. Can't wait to see you, Barrett. And Des is saying hi to Jennifer. Cat Paw says, if you want extra language lessons, check out the Coffee Break Spanish, German, French, etc. The podcast. Oh,
I used to listen to them.
Hold on, let me write that down. Hold on.
I would listen to them while I did dishes.
Oh, I wish they had Italian, but it could help me pick up my Spanish again.
The coffee.
I forgot all about them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's exciting.
I'm pretty sure there's some like podcasts for Italian. I have a few for Korean. They're not like teaching you, they're just like people having conversations using like very basic Korean. So I can get used to and kind of like try to pick on words and string along sentences.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started with sprint number 2 because we have been chatting for over 15 minutes because I kept the timer running so that I would know.
That's a question.
Oh, no, 20 minutes. Yikes. That was 20 minutes. Not bad. We have a question? Oh, yes, we do have a question. The question is, what is... I'm like, oh, she's talking about my question. Yes.
Yes, your question.
For sprint number 2, thank you, JC. For sprint number 2, what is your favorite work in progress? And is it a current work in progress or is it a blast from your past work in progress? One of those whips that you loved it, but you put it away. Mine is a blast from the past. It's a whip that I worked on ages ago, and it's still my favorite, and I want to do it one day, but I did it a long time ago. So mine's an old whip. That is my favorite. So you guys can let me know. Other than that, this is our long sprint, 45 minutes, heavy concentration, or break it up. Set yourself a timer to take a break in between, whatever you need to do. So are we ready, guys? There we go. And we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy sprinting. Welcome back, everybody. How did sprint number 2 go for you guys? I got a good 35 plus minutes of straight focus time in, which was really, really good. And then I started getting text messages from my mom, and they were doing a group text thing, happy Valentine's Day and all that stuff with my sister and my brothers and my husband, and my daughter is in it now because she's considered a grown-up. So I have like my family group and then my mom. Every time someone gets about over 21-ish, she adds them in. So I've got one of my nephews is in there, and now my daughter is in there.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. So
That's cute.
So yeah, we're just sending each other like Valentine's memes and gifts and things.
Yeah, that kind of family. That's so sweet.
Yeah, well, I'm glad we have that kind of family now. So sometimes it takes a little work. We don't always get it from birth, but sometimes we have to work on it.
That's true.
But it's all good. It's good now, and that's the important thing. So how did everybody else do during sprint number 2? I'm going to star some of these. I don't know if we're going to do the questions now or wait and do them after. That way we can make sure we get sprints in for everybody who needs them. But anybody else want to give an update?
I got 1,074 words.
Oh,
Let's take a break first.
I did work through the entire 45 minutes, so.
Yes,
nice.
Lovely.
Nice.
And I got a surprising 1,231 words.
Yes.
You guys are killing it.
Wonder.
I love it.
Nice.
Morgan.
And I got 1,302 words, but I was combining 2 different scenes. So,
Well,
It's still, words are words.
I didn't do nearly any of what y'all did because I ate for most of that sprint. But the last 10 minutes, I managed to get 213 words. So
Yay.
Yeah, and I didn't want to say because this project, the novel, is already way too big, but I was supposed to be taking away words, and I literally added 308 words. I don't clap. I'm supposed to be cutting words.
You weren't totally done with the story yet. So.
Because I'm like, oh, he just like sometimes they just say like one thing, like they just answer yes, and I'm like, no, elaborate, and I'm like, I just added words, and then again, I'm like, I just added more words.
Just think of it as revision that you won't have to do later.
This is true.
You would have had to add them in the revision process anyway.
I would have, because I wouldn't have. I just wouldn't have left it like that. So you're absolutely right. Or something where I know that there was a description, like describe that. Why did I just put the thing instead of describing the thing? And I could hear like I could hear I could hear our good friend Eva in our voice. This is how you show it. Don't tell it. And I'm like, let me just go ahead. She's right.
And then it's like you will be surprised how many words you can cut once you like get into copy line edits. And be like, well, I don't need this, and I don't need this. I don't need this. That like there's so many words.
There's other things. Yeah, I can as I'm reading through. Yeah, as I'm reading through, I'm like, oh yeah, some of this is gonna get cut, but I'm not doing that right now. But it's just the ones that I need to add words. I'm like, let me go ahead and add it now. Because I'm looking at it, so yeah, I didn't do anything.
Real interesting when I get to editing my novel that I need to print out first because I'm scared.
Yeah. Esther never said that before when we are drinking. Also, our good friend Kim came in.
I wouldn't have taken that drink if I was like, oh wait, 1,000.
I know the timing on that.
It was not my intention.
I know. I was just like, wow, that's amazing.
I know. That was really good. And I feel like I'm in a really good workflow. I hated that I got interrupted, but I'm always happy to chat with my family. So we aren't going to linger too long. I'm starring everybody's comments and we'll go over them afterwards. But if it is getting late for you and you need to go, I totally understand. Go ahead and dip out whenever you need to. I'm just always happy to that you're here and coming and hanging out and getting some things done with us. So we are just a little over 5 minutes on that chat. So
you're not playing, okay?
No. I want to get
Right
this.
back
I
to
want to
the
get some
scene,
more of
huh?
this stuff done. I want to get some more of this stuff done. So what time is it? What time is it? Let's do 25 minutes. That way I have enough time to go over all the comments at the end when we're done. So 25 minutes, guys. Happy sprinting. Let's get things done, and I'll see you back here soon. Sprint 3, same question. So don't worry if you already answered it. You're good.
Did I miss the chat?
Yes, that's okay. It was a quick one. We only talked for 5 minutes. Keep
I had
working.
to get water because I was coughing, and I came back and we were sprinting.
You're good, Tiffany. welcome back. That is the end of our third sprint. If you're still here, you made it. Awesome, awesome. I did some more allegedly light editing. Words, but that's okay. I also fixed the name. I didn't like the name as I was reading it. I was like, oh, so I did some name change, but that's pretty easy. You just did a find and search, but I messed one up because one of them was like, I think it was Ruby, and Ruby is in other words, and I forgot to do the space. So then I had to go find those. It was 2 words that I totally jacked up. So I had to go find those words and fix them. I was like, wait. Sometimes the word that you want, the name you want to change is actually inside of another word. So you got to remember to add those spaces at the beginning and end when you do the find and replace. Otherwise, you have some very weird looking words. So
what word has Ruby in the middle?
I don't. Oh no, it was Donna and changing Donna to Ruby, and it messed up Chardonnay with the Donna.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was. I was saying it backwards, but yeah, I changed the name Donna to Ruby, and then messed up Chardonnay.
Chardonnay Ruby.
Yeah, it was. It was really weird. It was a double R and then YY Charter Ruby. Let me go find those really quick and fix them. So anybody else want to do an update before I go through and find out about what everybody's thoughts on their favorite whips are?
I got 583 words.
Ooh. That's a good writing.
Hey, dinner.
Nice. Eating dinner is productive. I like it.
I got 459 words. It's a lot of short sprints for me today.
I wrote 889.
Ooh, gosh.
Nice.
I don't know what's happening.
Oh.
Wonderful, amazing things are happening.
Yes. Just go with it. Let it happen.
Don't question it. Just run with it. Right like the wind. Right like the wind.
Irene, Nicole read 16 more pages of Book Lovers, which is awesome. I hope you're enjoying it. Victoria worked on editing a video, and I'm almost done with it, so should be up Friday. Woohoo! I did not edit my video, so I won't have it ready tomorrow. But that's okay. I'll just post it next week. I just need to do at least one a month. That's what I said I would do, and I'll get it. It'll be done. Woohoo! My bestie got engaged today. Just saw the pics and the ring. Woohoo! Yay to them! That's very exciting. And on Valentine's Day, they'll remember it forever. Now they better stay together. Get married.
Get that anniversary date.
That's right. That's theirs now. Instant is saying congrats, and I'm dancing in my chair. Yay! So happy. And send her my congrats. Yes, everybody's very, very happy for your friend, Des. That's very exciting. Amazing. It is amazing. All right. I mean, they have to. So that's like sealing the deal. All right, let's go back. I'm going to catch some of these starred comments and let's see what everybody's favorite whips are. I'm going to start by saying my favorite whip is one that it's an old one that I haven't worked on in a while, but I wanted to be a really good writer before I actually write it and put it out there because I love it that much. But I have all of the images that I've drawn for it. My son's like, is this going to be a comic book? And I'm like, I guess it could be, but I really want it to be a novel. I don't know. It's one of those, it's got like 3 parts to it. It's got like the past and the present and like, you know how I do. But it's one of those. So I love it. It's a dystopian one part is dystopian adult, and the other one is more of a dystopian. I would probably still call it an adult, even though the characters have a range in age from 16 to 22. But I don't know. I mean, I love the story. It has subplots of romance, but it's not a romance. So it's literally a dystopian. That just happens to be the age range. I do that age range a lot though. So yeah, but I love that one. Anybody else? I think, did everybody put theirs in the comment? Because then we'll get to them when we roll. Okay, let's start with. Do you want to say what yours was, Morgan?
Yeah. Mine would have to be the first one that I ever wrote. That I wrote from 4th grade to 10th grade. I still it's a completed story, but I want to go back to it and actually make it good. But it's just fun to go back to just to see where I came from.
I know, right? Oh, I love it. I love that. Violet is going to be doing. Oh, that was from earlier. Those came. Lost my place. All right, here we go. Answer. Current one from Nano is Nick's favorite. Project Fantasy doesn't have any other name. Mine's literally called Project Dystopia. I'm bad with naming things. So, yes, that works. Project Fantasy. Virginia says, I'm fond of Kaylin's Cowboy. It has everything. Secret betrayal, new love, humor, and dogs. This is the one I need to find and read. She mentioned another one I think I already read. Don't tell anyone, but my favorite from the Billionaire series is 7, The Wedding Gift. Nice. Maya says, right now it's a story I haven't even written yet with a working title of Labyrinth but Gay. Love that title. It's fun. I'm so excited to get started on it. Oh, that sounds great. Eugene says, I also love some fanfic from back in the day. Oh my gosh, all the fanfic writers. Not sure I have a favorite whip. I do have 2 I would like to revisit from where I am now and write from here. Yeah, that would be so cool. Like, how would you do it different? How much better it would sound now that you've learned some things and have some writing things under your belt. Violet says, that one wasn't a fanfic either, so it's going to be fun. That is just the working title for reasons I haven't officially come up with a real title. I get that. Victoria says, my poetry collection called Unbiblical. It's about my honestly terrible relationship with the Christian church and how that's affected my own beliefs. You're not the only person I've heard say things like about that. It's been a good way to process stuff. Understandable. My favorite whip so far has to be my vampire romance. It's current whip, and it's encouraged me to set realistic word count goals. Nice, Nicole. Let's see. Sin says, I have 2 faves, the high story and book. I intend to finish both. I haven't worked on either in a long time. Heist is ready to be revised. Nice. The second time, and the book is still in the timelining phase. Oh, you're with me with the timeline.
Like how it's just called The Book.
The book. Okay. Sometimes that's all you need to know. It's the book. The book.
I can't tell you how many things I have that's like Nano 19.
Yep.
Nano 20.
Project 5. Like, if once I don't come up with even a project title, they just get a number. 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, we'll get back to you. Jason's mine is the Mackenzie Brown series. Wait, can it be a series? Yes, it can. I mean, I love mystery, and I'm having so much fun writing this series. So glad, JC. Did you want to say anything else about it? You look very happy just with me reading it. I just saw the smile on your face.
I love mystery. I know I need to get better at writing mystery and better at learning how to do little Easter eggs or little
Easter eggs.
Yeah,
red herring, all of those things.
I haven't read over it yet. I'm just kind of wanted to write the first few books before I go back to book 1 and start messing with whatever timeline and other issues that I know that exist that I'm ignoring. But I love it because it's mystery and it's my favorite genre. And to write one is just fun.
Nice.
I get to play
And
with
then
murder.
we have. Ooh, I love it. I said murder in it. And then we have Esther's. Esther, do you want to go ahead and read yours? Should have had JC read hers too.
I know.
Yeah, I can. Mine is a fanfic where you get your soulmate lost items. It was really fun to write. And it's a different take on the soulmate trope. So the way that it worked, it was a prom for a fake festival. So it's like the moment you lost something, that item will show up at your soul-based place. And that's how kind of like you try to piece together who the person is and kind of like hopefully meet. And it was so fun. And it was also an office romance, so
that sounds fun. That does sound fun.
I
Yeah,
would
it's have
be
a little like
so
treasure hunting kind of.
Right?
I would be
Yeah.
so lost. Like I lose my keys almost daily. My phone, like at least once a week.
Yeah. Imagine someone walking into the office, the hot guy walks in and says, "Does anybody recognize this shoe? The shoe was in my office," and you're like, "Yes!"
All those socks.
the funny thing is like one of
socks.
them lost like constantly things and the other one barely lost things. So for one of them, it was so frustrating because they're like, I don't know if it's a girl, if it's a guy. Like, who is this person?
Oh, just tell me.
You still have it? You still have it, right?
Yeah, I still have it, and it is somewhere in AO3. that's as much as I'm gonna say.
Oh, I'm gonna need some keywords so I can find this. Anna says either my old fan fiction I never posted or my past nano novel draft featuring Paris, dark academia, queer romance, Greek gods. Ooh, say more. Okay. Okay, and then Tiffany and Sin were talking about tattoos.
Oh, because Sin was saying that they were drawing a tattoo, and one of my characters in a story, they have a tattoo on their neck and they have one on their arm. And I've been searching for a tattoo that kind of resembles either one. I can't find it. And being drawing is painful. So I was like, that's so cool that you're drawing a tattoo.
I know. Sin is so talented. So talented. Jennifer's my favorite. Is that the one that yes, that's the one she wanted me to read. My favorite whip is the first attempt I ever made at writing anything seriously. I stopped it at a short story, but I would love to find it and expand it to a novel or novella. That sounds nice. And Tiffany, you want to read yours?
Oh, I said I have two. My Omega Moon series that I really want to get back to this year. And then I do have a secret project that I've been working on that's been kind of fun. And then I also threw in, if I could throw an honorable mention, it would be the one that's everybody here's favorite, which is A Town Called Christmas.
Although, I don't know. Once I heard the breakdown of the Omega Moon series, that might be my new favorite of Tiffany's.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. She does love that one.
So.
Let's see. I don't remember where we left off. I called it book as in a working title right now. It's an adventure story. And the heist one is literally heist story. Serious, gotta love it. I started a timeline for a book back in my Discord days, and I always referred to it as a book because I didn't have a working title. And it says current favorite is my romance between a ghost and a paladin. Thank you. That fights the undead. Other fave is my fan fiction, but I don't get to play in that until I get the current 2 pieces done. Yes.
Good night, Regina.
Eva is here. Hello, Eva. And for favorite whip. What's the question? Oh yeah, do you have a favorite whip, work in progress, something old or current something old that you might want to come back to one day, or it's just back there you may never revisit, but it's an old favorite, or any favorite whip. But we're almost done. We're about to wrap it up. And that's such a cool prompt, office romance bonus. Yeah. Oh, did we make it to oh my goodness.
Even does have an answer. Even
yeah.
I just saw. Project Arrow. It's a fantasy that started out as a short story inspired by the bedtime story an old friend would read their child. And then I decided I wanted to create an origin story for various sorts of things. So it's the whole big thing now, and I can't wait to finish it and make you all read it. Yes, I will read it. I will read it. You don't have to make me. I'll be like snatching it from your fingers, like, give me. All right. And good night, Regina. Yes, go take care of the doggies and do the dinner thing. You're awesome, Regina. Happy Valentine's. Love ya. All right. And Jennifer is also saying good night. Yeah, I figured it was time to catch the tail end. Yes. Oop, oop, oop. And bye to Regina. Epic fantasy equals a whole big thing. Yes, it really does. I feel you. All right, guys, we are done for tonight. Woohoo! I hope everybody feels good about all the things that they got done. Vision stuff I didn't feel like drawing, so looked at different photos. Oh, I love looking at photos. It's a rabbit hole for me sometimes. Edit them into unique pieces. Nice. Yeah, that's fun also.
I may have to do something like that because I've seen like 3 that I like and they're copywritten and they're not quite right. So I don't want to pay for it if it's not right. Like if it was right, I'd pay for it. But I might be able to, I don't know, look at the picture and then go into like, what is it on Apple, the little drawing thing?
Yeah.
I can't think of the name of it, but go in and kind of sketch it out.
Yeah. And let's see. Eva says, Happy Valentine's Day. All halfway mark of the month. I know. It's going by so fast. Hey, thank you all for listening. Thank you for coming, Angela. Oh,
yes, that one.
Appropriate. Oh,
Procreate's fantastic.
I really couldn't think of it. I was like, that's right.
You know, the thing where we draw. Thank you and have a wonderful night. Let's go ahead and do our outros. We'll go backwards around this time, starting with Tiffany and swing it back around.
Hello all. Happy Valentine's. I'm glad you've joined us all day long from Esther to Nia. Let's see, what do I do? Oh, I have a Kindle Vella called Confinder. I have a book club where you can actually get a sneak peek at the Secret Project if you join. And I do PJs and Scribbles every other Thursday, and I will be back on Saturday with Saturday Shorts, where we do a prompt and write a short story to it. So come join us. It's lots of fun.
Hi, I'm author JC Carpenter. I have 3 books, Diary Succession of Lies, and 2 poetry collections, The Art of Love and To Love with Sorrow. I have an online store, Ko-fi page. I do videos Monday and Thursdays, and I stream on Wednesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yep, that's me, Esther. Yeah, that way.
Hi, I'm Esther. I'm a Puerto Rican writer aspiring to be a hybrid author. Channel is under Esther Maria Andujar. And I'm also the author of Marina Vampire, which is a paranormal, slow burn, enemies to lovers romance. It's a serialized fiction available through Coffee. I was going to say Coffee Bella. What the heck? Kindle Bella, Coffee, and Patreon. Also check out my channel for the 26th, probably most likely after Morgan's on stream. Me and Channel were gonna discuss as readers our very own Joanne Lambo Culinary Confessions. I'm enjoying her book. It's very cute. If you haven't checked out, it's available through KU. If you read on e-readers. And I'm usually at They're digital houses, and working on my own books and trying to get all of the things done. So that's me, Morgan.
Hello, everyone. My name is Morgan Lee. I'm an indie author of 2 books out, Seed Among the Thorns and Seed Among the Rocks. Book 3 will be out later this year. I stream every other Monday at 8 a.m. Central Time on my channel. So come hang out with me over there.
And I'm Nia, the Vixen of Fiction. You're here on my channel. If you haven't seen Esther's romance writer room, it was fantastic. Go check it out. Esther's channel is linked below, and I will be back on Sunday with Scripting the Book. We are going to be doing Hidden Figures. If you like the book or the movie or both and want to come chat with us about that, we will be doing that. And at the end of the month, we'll be doing Author Tubers React. And of course, I'm here every Tuesday night, so you guys can catch us here. Good night, Literary Lala. Good night, everyone. Hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your evening. Happy Valentine's Day if you're into such, which I am just a little bit because my family makes me be, because they like all of the things. And Esther has linked right here. If you guys want to catch that, go right ahead, and I'm gonna play the video so that we can wait for a short time, because we know. And oh, I'm waving double because Morgan's waving as well. Okay. Bye, everybody.